We ain't got no dingaling, and these bitches ain't got no dingaling. So they give you a right to try to knock somebody's door down. I'm like, he tried the right one because he wouldn't come to my door to up the toolie on his ass. It's like, what are you talking about? What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I know I'm looking crusty and dusty, honey. I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna do my hair, like, I'm gonna come together, but that's neither here nor there. So if you can tell by the title, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the tease what happened on the damn trip. Like, oh my god, y'all, like, y'all, if y'all didn't go see the trip vlog, go see that so you can peek tease, because I did leave some audio on so y'all could listen and see what I was talking about, so y'all can see what I'm talking about in this video, because I knew I was gonna have to do a story time. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try to keep this as like short as possible. Hopefully I ain't gonna drag this out, you know. But on TikTok, each video I was talking, it was like 8 minutes each. Like, that shit was just crazy. Okay, so y'all know it was my birthday, August 18th, right? Big Leo shit, period. Leos are the best, no LOLs. So yeah, so we was planning a trip, what, the 26th? What is it? What is it? Let me see my little calendar, because I gotta get it correct, honey. I gotta get it correct. So we went on a trip like the 23rd and we came back on the 26th. So we went that Friday and we left that Monday. Okay, so cool. So my best friend, it was me, my best friend, his cousin, and this random girl. So I'm finna get into everything. So, because I explained most of this stuff on TikTok, and I wanted to do this story time first so I can just get it out, because I still haven't did part 3. Okay, so boom. So let's start from the morning of. The plan was everybody was supposed to meet at my house, and that morning I was supposed to take my son to the babysitter, and I was supposed to come back and everything be peaches and cream. Stuff just didn't go as planned. We woke up at like 7. My tire need air, my tire pressure light on. It was just insane. I had to get breakfast for my son. I had to drop my son off. By the time I dropped him off, not my cousin, but my friend was supposed to go get the girl and be back by the time I got back. So boom, they had came that previous night at like 4:30 in the morning and then passed out drunk. I don't know where they went that night. I don't know what they had going on, but they was drunk and they was tired. So they was sleep knocked out. He had to get up. I had to wake them up the first time to go get the girl, and then the cousin was like, oh, I'm gonna stay home and stay behind and go to sleep. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go take my son to the babysitter, then I get back home. He's still asleep, and I'm like, okay. And my friend, he's still not back. So I'm on the phone with him, like, how I beat you back? Anyway, so they end up pulling in shortly thereafter, and we end up waking the cousin up. He dragging and shit, already got a funky, pissy ass attitude. Like, I was just like, I can't deal with this today. But everybody was sparking up, you know what I'm saying? Before we left, I met the girl. I didn't really say anything because, you know, I'm not a morning person. I was just like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Introducing ourselves and stuff like that. She came in, we was, you know, passing, and then we got on the road. So I was driving my car because I didn't want nobody to drive my car. Like, the whole way there, I drove my car because I was like, we got to get there, and we got to get there good. And I'm glad I did drive my car because it was just insane. So, cousin sat in the front. My best friend and the girl sat in the back. The girl, she was asleep most of the way. Everybody was asleep most of the way, majority of the time. So the cousin, he was in the front smelling like liquor, drinking. Like, I was like, when he put the bottle out, and I was just like, why the fuck is he taking shots? And I'm driving. Like, I'm paranoid. I ain't even want to smoke on the road. I ain't even want to do none of that on the road. And here you go, bringing out the damn bottle like a damn alcohol. I already smell like alcohol. Just, my nose is engulfed and infumed with alcohol. I'm like, boy, what? So, boom. We on the road, we going back and forth or whatever, but it's all kicks and giggles. You know, it was never that serious. But over the trip, it got serious because he started pissing me off. He started getting on my nerves. So, my best friend, he was up, you know what I'm saying, playing the music, all that good stuff. So when we stopped at the first rest stop, it was like 2 hours away after that. I kind of see like her demeanor when she started waking up. So I was just like, okay, I see her personality. She's loud as fuck, ghetto. Y'all know them loud ghetto people. Like, I just didn't expect that from her. Like, when I was looking at her, when I had first met her earlier that morning, I was just like, I didn't expect you to be this loud, and I didn't expect you to be this ghetto, but okay, cool. She from the slum, she from the trenches. I'm like, Okay, so the story time is not going to be about her. It's going to be about everybody as a collective, because everybody did some fucked up shit. Everybody was just doing too much. It was just a mess. So when we was at the McDonald's or whatever, everybody was just still like, you know, waking up, and then everybody was just like, you know, filling each other out, and I was like, I scoped the scenery, cousin still drunk, fucked up, And I'm just like, it get on my goddamn nerves. So we get gas and we get back on the road. So we calling the damn Airbnb lady. The lady goes to some, oh, the stove don't work and the damn TV upstairs don't work. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I ain't gonna have time to watch TV. And I really didn't. I barely had time to watch any of my damn shows. I bought my iPad for no reason. And I'm like, damn. So boom. Yeah, this story time is just like so funny because everybody was just on one. I don't even know why. So boom, when we get down there, we had to kill some time. So we go to the Walmart. So just start clocking T's, right? So when we go to the Walmart, we was just like, what do we need for the house? You know, we might as well just wait till we get to the house so we can see like what we need and stuff like that. So we got a few items like drinks and stuff, and then I think my best friend got something, his cousin got something. So when I was trying to go check out, they got their stuff, like their personal items, and then they got their stuff, like, and then it was just like the stuff for the house left in there, and then she was just looking around like, oh, I ain't gonna pay for it. So I had to, you know, step up and pay for it. So I'm like, okay, so is it gonna be like this the whole trip? Everybody gonna be acting funny and shit? Like, I don't like that shit. Like, when we go on a group chat, everybody need to pitch in, everybody need to, you know what I'm saying? So like, it won't be just like all on one person. So y'all gonna get what I'm saying. Y'all gonna get what I'm saying. But yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to like remember verbatim. So after that, that just brought me the wrong way. So I get the car, we go to the beach, you know what I'm saying, to kill some more time. The beach was literally like 6 minutes walking distance from the damn Airbnb. So we was like, okay, we finna go on the beach or whatever. And then I forgot to include this in the TikTok video. We was checking on the jet skis. They was checking on the jet skis to see how much it was. So it was like $120 for 2 people for like an hour or something like that. So it was $100 for a person, one person for an hour. So they was thinking about doing a, you know what I'm saying, split deal, because it was 4 of us. And I was just like, okay, I'm with it or whatever. And okay, cool. So I said I was with it, but I was scared because I was like, I can't swim or whatever. And I don't know. I don't fucking know. So after that, we check on that. We go to the Airbnb. We go to the Airbnb. We check on our rooms. Everybody's salty because I got the master bedroom. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I deserve the master, baby. I done did all this drive around. I bought a vehicle, all types of stuff. I'm spending all this money to come here. Bitch, it's my birthday. Y'all, I don't care. I had a balcony, had the little mirror, had the little full bathroom, and all that good stuff. Like, hold on, y'all. Like, I was just like, okay, it's tease. Like, every morning that I woke up there, like, I was on the balcony. Like, it was just insane. But so yeah, after that, everybody just started putting on their bathing suits and stuff, and then we went downstairs to feel each other out, dancing and stuff like that. I did insert some clips in the vlog so you guys can see that. Everything I'm saying, like, is going in chronological order according to my vlog. Okay, so we was in the kitchen dancing, turning up off that liquor, taking shots. Everybody getting fucked up. Everybody true colors gonna start showing. So boom, we you know what I'm saying, we go to the beach and stuff. The girl, she wanted to take pictures like the whole time. I'm like, damn, okay, I got enough pictures. Granted, my pictures were sexy. Granted, you know what I'm saying, like, boom, bam, wham. And y'all, the whole time, I'm gonna just drop this tease. The whole time, my best friend was feeling away because this bitch didn't pay her part of the Airbnb. And I didn't know this today too, y'all. I didn't know this today too. So then, and then when we left the beach, it was real late. So we went back to the house to get ready for the club. Because we was like, we're going to go to the club probably around 9. You know what I'm saying? Leave there around 12. Boom, 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 boom. We ended up staying at the house longer than we were supposed to because we was sparking up. You know, we was getting ready. Everybody had to take a shower. I had to get ready. So, boom. I go downstairs after I get ready. I have on my pink dress or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I was talking to the cousin. I was just like, oh, saying, like, I think I asked him to take my picture or something like that. Or I said something. And he was like, oh, you don't look that good anyway. I'm like, you hating ass. You hating ass. I'm like, that rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm just like, okay, so you sit up here get mad at me because, okay, so while we was on a trip, he gonna ask me, do I got a man, in front of everybody in the car. I'm like, yeah, why? The fuck? Even though I don't, but I don't want to fuck with you. And I guess that rubbed him the wrong way. So he was just like, oh, you don't look good. I was like, okay, whatever. You, the fuck my face. So homegirl, she come take my pictures because they had mad, sad ass, being mad at, yeah, I gotta bleep out all every stuff because they doing too much now. Like, I gotta bleep out a lot of stuff. I can't even say my old teeth. I can't even say my old phrases of word, like in there like booty hair, because we was in there like booty hair. So yeah, so when we was in the kitchen, everything, the vibe was just weird, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, at that point, I was just like, I don't even want to talk to him. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to keep my spirits up. So, boom, we drive to the club. Dude sitting in the front seat, cause he's sitting in the front seat. Everybody sitting in their same spots. So he still smelling like liquor. Oh, I gotta pee. I'm like, bruh, like, for real, you can't wait till we get in the damn club? So he go off in the parking lot. We sitting up there waiting on him 5-10 minutes. We're like, where he at? He like, oh, y'all waiting on me? Bruh, stop all that drunk shit and come home. So then we get in the club. It was $10 per person. It was supposed to be $20 per person. So peep this now. We get in the club. My best friend, he go to the bar. The three of us, we go over there to the hookah stand or whatever. We're trying to see what we're going to get and how much it is and all this extra stuff. She said $60. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like, you know, I'm thinking in my head, okay, we all going to put in 20, or, you know what I'm saying, cool, boom, boom. If everybody want a hookah, everybody want a hookah. So we're not going to just do that. You know what I'm saying? So she go up there and order the hookah like she was finna pay for it. I'm like, okay. And then she looked back at us like, and then she go over to him and she whisper in his ear, and somehow he come up off his cord. He paid for the whole hookah, and I was like, that ain't my business. Mine ain't been in it, ain't in it. He want to pay for the damn hookah. He want to get finessed out his motherfucking money. Then okay, cool. And let me put this in there. When a nigga spends some money on you, you know what I'm saying? He gonna want something in return. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who it is, what it is. He gonna want something in return. Everybody on this trip single. Ain't nobody got no dealing. Ain't nobody got no puss. Okay? Everybody came on this trip single. And 2 of us cannot match. So it's only like, you know what I'm saying, mix and match type shit. Oh girl, she wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. So I'm trying to see like, what the fuck? So, boom, clock that tease. Keep that in mind. So she get the hookah. We find a table. My friend, he come over with a drink. He partying, you know, turning up. He eventually go get me a lemon drop, turning up and stuff like that. And then the lady come around with these shots in like a, I don't even know, a tube. I had me about 2 of those, and I started getting a little tipsy, a little fucked up, honey. We got a little hookah, and we was vibing out, and then I started showing my ass, like literally. It's in the next vlog or whatever, but look, then I started peeping. She leave and go back and come back, and then she slip his card in her pocket, and I'm just like, what the hell else did she pay for? I was like, okay, I'm putting my business. I'm too fucked up for this. I'm just gonna dance. So then me and my best friend, we sneak up to the damn bathroom. I tell him to tease. I tell him like, look, what's going on? Your cousin did this and your cousin did that. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, man, like I'm over this bitch or something. Like I'm over her fucking attitude. Cause low key the whole time she was talking, she tried to talk to people how I talk to people. You can't talk to them how I talk to them because you don't have a relationship with them like I got a relationship with them. I talk like this. I talk stern, blunt, and upfront. You know what I'm saying? You can't be coming all out the mouth sideways and expect somebody to receive it well. You know? So that's why she was talking to them like they were shit, and then my best friend was like, who is she talking to? You know? Like, oh, she was just like the man and stuff. It was like becoming like, you the youngest one here, but you trying to be the leader of the group. You trying to like dictate and tell us what to do and like, oh, suggest this and suggest that, and you ain't spending no money. That was the whole problem. The problem was you suggesting all this shit and you ain't spending no money. That's the problem. It's okay. You pay for your own shit. We cool. We can pay for our own shit. We're just saying like you expecting somebody to pay your way and stuff. Look, listen, we ain't doing that one. So that's what it was, honey. So when we left the club, we get back to the house. So we get back to the house, everybody wind down, everybody take off their clothes and stuff. We at the table, eating our leftovers from earlier that day. I think we went, where we went to? I think we went to Chili's, y'all. We was trying to, what was that? What was that day? What was that day? Was that the same day or the next day? Left the beach, we went to Chili's, so we was eating our leftovers that night after we left from the club. So we just sitting there minding our own motherfucking business, drunk high, you know, doing all types of shit, talking about, because I remember Carmen and A Boogie had just popped out. We was just talking about that. You know how girls do, you know. We was like, okay, but period, bitch. So he come over there and say some hating there shit like, oh, y'all, something. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? We looking at each other like, what the fuck is wrong with him? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go up to my room. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had me some thrown away, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It's all cool. You know, I actually crashed out my first night. I ain't do nothing. I ain't even use a vibrator. I ain't use Dilio. I ain't use nothing. I just laid my ass down and passed out. I didn't even know I was asleep. So I wake up the next morning, y'all. Granted, I slept so good. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing that was going on last night or whatever. And I was just like, okay, cool. So mind you, my lighter was downstairs. So I had got out of my bed. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna smoke. I need my lighter. So I go downstairs to get the lighter. I thought the lighter was on the steps, and it's not. So I look down the steps, and on the couch, not my cousin, I keep saying my cousin. My best friend is on the damn couch. And I'm like, why is you on the couch? I'm looking at the clock. It's like 8 o'clock and stuff like that. I'm like, why are you on the couch? Like, what is going on? He was like, oh, yeah, my cousin spazzed out last night. He was going through something. So I was like, come on upstairs. We're going to go in the balcony and we're going to smoke. So I had, mind you, in the vlog, I had on one lash. That was the morning after the club. We had a rough night. So, boom. Yeah, so boom. When we talked about it, we was like, oh. And I was just telling him, I was like, oh, yeah, she at the club doing this, and she was blah, 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 and spending this and spending that. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to ask him to see his charm card. And then he was like, oh, last night he was spazzing out, and he been going through some stuff. He was cursing me out, so he slept on a damn sofa. I'm just like, what the fuck was going on? So, boom, I ain't go downstairs for real. I just started getting ready after that, and then that's when he told me the girl didn't pay her portion for the Airbnb. And mind you, y'all, her portion was only $100. He only asked her for $100. You didn't have $100 to chip in, and the Airbnb was $900+. Girl, lay down. You shouldn't even have came, for real, for real. So boom, I get downstairs, I'm just like, everybody quiet, the energy weird, so I pop off energies, y'all. So I'm like making my videos, and I go, you know what I'm saying, because we supposed to be going to brunch, and I go to the car, and she comes to the car, and she was telling me what was going on. She was like, girl, yeah, so last night, I don't know what the cousin was on, but he was on something. I had my door locked, I was laying in the bed, butt booty naked, and stuff like that, and he came knocking at the door. And then I said, yeah, it seemed like he was trying to open the door and bang on the door and stuff like that, or look on the door like a people time. I was like, what the fuck you got going on? He was like, yeah. He was like, I was scared if I came to the door that he was gonna try to take it. She was gonna try to fight for a little poo nanny. I was like, what, girl? Now she was gonna have to protect your poo nanny down there. I said, I didn't even take him for that type of person. I was just like, and I started looking at him differently. I'm like, what the? Like, that's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been through some trauma. So I was like, as a person that been through some shit like that, like, girl, what? Don't tell me no shit like that, because I'm going to ride for you. And I should have never rode for the beach, because we're going to get into that tease. So, boom. We supposed to be going to this fancy little brunch or whatever place we found while we was on the balcony. So, he get in the car. I already made up in my mind that I wasn't going to talk to him, because I had told my bestie, I was like, I'm not going to talk to him all day. I already made up in my mind. So we get in the car. It's all awkward and all quiet. He's trying to talk to us, and we ain't saying nothing to him, because he know he fucked up. Like, you know when the energy weird and you know you done fucked up. Like, so you try to, like, overcompensate. You try to get past, or you try to skip past the energy, and then he trying to be funny in the car. I'm like, bro, you know why we not talking to you? Like, be for real. Like, be fucking for real. You did some weird shit last night. You've been on one since we got here. You've been talking crazy, reckless out your mouth, being smart with me, and thinking I want to fuck with you. That's not the way to get me. It's not. You think you trying to fuck with me and talking to me like that? Boy, bye. Fuck out of here. If anything, you be sounding like a motherfucking hater. You be mad. Then I forgot one part. He was screaming, oh, these ain't got no in here. We ain't got no dingaling, and these bitches ain't got no dingaling. So they give you a right to try to knock somebody's door down. I'm like, he tried the right one, because he wouldn't come to my door to up the toolie on his ass. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not playing with that shit. I don't give a fuck. His ass would have got knocked the fuck out on my soul. I was just like, oh, hell no. I'm glad. And I ain't even locked my door. She locked her door. I was like, damn, you felt like you had to lock your door? We on vacation, shit. I'm free. Shit, I ain't even closed the blinds to the curtains to the damn balcony. Shit, I don't know who could have been watching me out there sleep butt booty, toss and turn. All these ass. I don't know who was out there watching. Shit, I thought we was being free. Hey, shit, I was sleeping comfortably. So boom, we go to brunch, and we find out it's a wait or whatever. So we put our name on the list. So this is where the problem start getting more intense. So we put our name on the list, and then we go to Walmart to kill some time, because they said 45 minutes. So we get a text while we was in Walmart, and I should have known that was a text of, oh, y'all table ready. I need to be here right now. So he's kicking shit like, oh, the table finna be ready. We got this amount of time to get there. So we rushing out the store. Again, mind you, she didn't pay for shit in the store. When we went to Walmart, she didn't pay for nothing. I'm gonna skip past that though. So we get back to the place, and boom, we try to go up there, and we thinking, oh, the table ready and all this extra stuff. We try to go in, and he was like, oh, no, it's not ready yet. We wanted to wait a little more. I was like, but you just said we was ready. You know what I'm saying? And I got frustrated because I'm hangry. I got a hungry headache. I ain't ate all morning. And then she was just like, oh, you just need to stay right there. You just need to stay right there, Dan, since you want to da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, hell no. So then I started walking to the car. Then he had stormed off that way. And all them white people out there was just looking at us. I'm just like, bro, why y'all want to do this? Because it was an indoor-outdoor place. They had a patio. The patio was right there by the front door. Like, why y'all want to do this in front of people? Y'all could have just did this at the car. That's why I was telling everybody to come into the motherfucking car. That's why I started getting frustrated. I started saying, like, bro, if y'all gonna shut the hell up, y'all gonna stop arguing, bro, I promise you, I will leave y'all. I will go home. I ain't come down here for this. I ain't come down here for this bickering and this art. I did it. And somehow when I say shit be quiet. But when anybody else say something, it's an argument. Like, I don't get it. But I meant what I fucking said. I ain't even no shade. And I'm the second youngest on the fucking trip. I had to get everybody together because I'm like, bruh, y'all need to chill the fuck out. I gotta play mama on this trip, on this bit. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. Because I'm not for the arguing. I'm already faded, looking hungry, leaving it alone. So we get at the table, right? Finally get at the table, you know, shots being thrown. My friend, he feeling the way because the girl was just talking to him some type of way. He was just like, I don't like that shit. I don't like how she talking to me. Blah, 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 blah. And I got that. You know, she tried to tell you to stay put like a damn dog. I get it. You don't want to fuck with her right now. So we at the table, Cuzzo, he and his motherfucking feelings, and then the girl, she started bringing this shit up. You know how people that act like they ain't been nowhere before? She's like, oh, this looks so good. Oh, that look good. Looking at people's tables. Oh, I might get. I was like, oh my God. But you gotta deal with certain people's personalities, and I was just like, girl, oh my God. Have some decorum. It's not very demure of you. Okay? Have some fucking decorum. Sit down. Act like you been somewhere. Fuck. They already sit our ass on the patio because they know we were gonna be motherfucking loud. So boom, she was over there being loud, and then she started bringing up the shit. Then she gonna throw the R word in there, the R word, ape. It's like, yeah, you was acting like you was finna something, or like you was trying to da. And then she said, I just feel like you need to just da. And then he was just beating around the bush. He wasn't owning up to it. He was trying to blame everybody else. He wasn't taking accountability. He basically was just saying, like, trying to make it seem like he didn't do nothing at all and he don't recall, or he would never do no shit like that, or he didn't do no shit. But if this girl say something that you did some shit like that, you did some shit like that. And I started taking her up for her at the damn table. I was just like, bro, shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna take accountability, if you're not gonna sit here and just like, oh yeah, I fucked up, my bad, blah, 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 blah. Now you looking like a fucking creep right now. You look like a fucking creep. I was like, and I don't play that shit. Like, just shut the fuck up. I told him to shut the fuck up. Literally. I'm like, you're fucking talking, you're not saying nothing. Then in the video, in the vlog, he was like, oh, I just can't deal with nobody with those smart ass mouth. And I was like, oh, well, I don't fuck. We were just going back and forth for a minute till I got the last word, booka butt, because you could never. Energy was weird. I started ignoring his ass, started, you know what I'm saying, feeling the vibes, drinking my mimosa or whatever, eating my little lemon blueberry pancakes and my shrimp and grits. Booka butt. Ate my food, ate it on up. So that's how the energy just got intensely weird. Like, y'all, this story time is long as fuck. So, boom. We leave the restaurant. So we leave the restaurant, we go to the dollar store and stuff like that. We had planned to go to the movies. I know, right? We planned to go to the motherfucking movies. So we went to the movies to see the new Deadpool movie, and I was mad because everybody was asleep. I'm like, why we come here and everybody was asleep? Keep in mind, she didn't pay for this either. I was like, okay. So she just racking up her little bill or whatever. Okay, cool, whatever. So after the damn movies, we go to the damn beach. Again, so it became a problem on the beach. So when we was leaving the beach, she tried to delegate like she did, like she was trying to do the whole trip, trying to be the boss of everybody. And then my best friend, he wasn't like liking it. So when I say something, it's like, oh, boom, bam, with wham. So I had to kind of conduct everything, and I was like, bro, like, what's up? What's a given? Like, stop with all this back and forth shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. Granted, she is talking to y'all any type of way. Like, y'all gotta step, y'all put y'all foot down. He told me something, oh, I'm just being quiet so I can keep the peace. Said, fuck that. Fuck her feelings. Shit, fuck it. Fuck. We go back to the house. The tension is down. All the tension is bad. We go to Dave and Buster's, y'all. I know, right? We eat there. The tension is bad. So while we at the table, if y'all go see my vlog, she was like, oh, so you just not talking to me So when I talk, I'm just talking to two people. Girl, why are you trying to start some shit? Like, just stop it. And then what pissed me off was this broke ass shit. So boom, we go to Dave & Buster's. Y'all know how they got the little game cards, right? She gonna tell me something. Oh, all four of us can share one game card. The $50 the game card. I'm like, be fucking for real right now. What kind of broke shit are you like? What the fuck? Girl, I just stepped back and I was on my phone. I was like, I got money to pay for my own shit. I had got my own little card and called it the motherfucking day. Got my own little food, got my own little wings, dip or whatever. And that called it a day. So then we got back home after Dave & Buster's. Everybody was so motherfucking tired or whatever. We was gonna play Uno and eat our leftovers and stuff like that. So when we went upstairs to play Uno, it got hectic. It was like the truth or dare, no, the dare Uno or whatever. Draw or dare. So it was like the draw dare Uno. So we started playing Uno in my room, and then everybody was doing their dare into its entirety. You know, my best friend, he was getting on me. Oh no, you gotta do your dare, you gotta do your dare, you gotta do. I've been doing it, so I made sure I did it right and everything. I was being a good sport about it. You know, even though I wanted him to get the fuck out of my room and I wanted to go to sleep, I was tired. So, boom. When it came to him trying to do a dare, she was like, "Oh no, you ain't doing your dare right. He's supposed to stand on one leg." She was like, "Oh no, you ain't doing your dare right," and then. Because he was laying on the bed while he was standing on one foot, and she was like, "Oh no, you ain't doing your damn right." And I'm like, oh, whatever. I got one headphone in. I'm looking at my damn show. I'm trying to like, come on, so I can lay down. I'm already sleepy. Like, come on. So then it started getting into a back and forth argument. He was like, "Hey, what you mean I'm not doing my day?" Da, 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 da. So it just ended up being just a shit show. He ended up saying, "Oh, you just think you can talk to people any kind of way," all this extra stuff. Then he threw the car, so walk off, went downstairs, and then I was like, "Oh wow." So then I go downstairs, we try to talk it out. They was on the porch for 30, 45 minutes to an hour, child trying to talk it out, and I was trying to be peacemaker. I was trying to let him get his side out and her get her side out. Then why the fuck when she was trying to get her side out to myself, oh, I don't know, it's because I don't know if you feel away because I didn't put in on my part of the trip. Girl, you know that's the reason. You know that's the motherfucking reason. And on top of that, when you come here, you ain't spending no money. You being broke. You being cheap. The fuck? You know that's the reason, girl. And then I'm looking at him like, is you gonna say something? Is you gonna say that's the reason? He tried to make a scene. He didn't even say nothing about that. He was just like, oh, this what's been happening, like saying up stuff like all throughout the trip or whatever. And I was like, well, he do got a point. You have been talking to everybody any kind of motherfucking way. So I don't know what to tell you, boo. So they didn't end up working it out. He ended up walking off again to the beach. Then he ended up walking off again because I tried to get him to apologize. And she didn't want to hear that apology. I'm like, damn, bitch, take it. If he willing to be a man and apologize, you didn't need to be woman enough to take the goddamn apology. What the fuck? So boom. I'm just like, bro, I'm over this shit. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm finna go to my room. They come back up there trying to play Uno and shit. I'm just like, I'm ready to go to sleep. So after the long Uno game, we finally retire. I finally do my little things or whatever. And then the next morning, we wake up. It was gonna be a chill day, so we go to this little hole in the wall. Had the dollars all over the wall. Energy is weird. My friend, he lagging off in the back, and the girl, she just acting like nothing ain't happening, just trying to be buddy with me. I'm just like, why everybody trying to get me to be the peacemaker? It seemed like she was trying to get me. I'm like, you know him, you don't know me. You know him before you know me, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know, it was weird. I like, he invited you. Like, why the fuck is y'all having to like get out right now? You know, you or the cousin don't know me, you know? And then it was weird because like you felt like you said you felt the way or whatever, and dude did end up coming apologizing. So that's how we got off on a better note. But I was mad because I'm like, you say he did this and he makes you feel uncomfortable and stuff like that. Why are you still in his fucking face? He's trying to spend his fucking money. Like, that's weird. So, but then after that, he came and apologized to me separately. I didn't go around boosting that shit. I ain't going around telling everybody on the trip that he apologized, because that was for me to know. Because, like, I'm a real bitch. Like, I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? So we go to this little hole in the wall. Today, the last day, it was going to be a chill day or whatever. And, so yeah. We were just chilling. And I was just like, okay, cool. So at the little restaurant, everybody pretty much got the same thing. The vibes was weird. They didn't take card. It was just weird. So after that, we went to the beach. We was playing football, me and the guys. She just kind of drifted off and did her own thing. She was just being weird or whatever. And I was just like, I ain't got time for this shit no more. I really don't. So, boom. This is the last little piece of drama on the last day. So, After we leave the damn beach, we get back to the house or whatever. We keep it on our bathing suits because we thinking we're gonna go back to the beach later on at night. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So we ended up barbecuing. Everything, the vibe was good. She made drinks. The vibe was good up until like I had got fucked up and I had went in the kitchen, and then after the food got done, I was just like, oh, I'm finna warm up my little shit from earlier, and I'm finna eat this because I'm faded. When I'm faded, I cross eat. I like eating a whole bunch of stuff. Like, so don't come for me. So granted, on the trip, I was like not feeling my body. I was talking about my own body, but that's for me to talk about, not you. So she was like, now you know you don't need to do that. Now, she was just basically trying to be my mama in a sense. I'm like, who the fuck is talking to? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be cool because I told my friend I was gonna be cool the whole damn trip. You know what I'm saying? So then when I came in there, I had said something. I was like, oh, she mad because I want to eat my French toast. Because they was like, what's going on? I was like, so she mad because I want to eat my French toast. And then she just took it there. She's like, oh, I'm not mad. You could have ate your French toast. I was like, basically, you calling me fat. She was like, no, I'm not calling you fat. And I was like, nothing you could say could make it better. Bitch, you making comments on my bitch, you're bigger than me. Granted, I didn't take it there. I was just sitting there looking at her looking for, but she was trying to overly explain herself. You know, she don't, like, my thing was your energy with them and with me was completely different. Like, when you felt the way, when I felt the way, when I said what I said, because I was just saying what I said. I said, I feel like you calling me fat. I feel like this, I feel like that. And I said what I fucking then you trying to overly explain yourself like, nah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Have that same energy. I feel like her energy was real here. You know what I'm saying? Because she know, like, I'm just looking at her like, all right, shut the already. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear your explanations. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta fucking say, because nothing you say is gonna mean shit to me. And then after that, she was like, well, I guess. And I was like, yep. And I went to eat my food. Because what? That shit rubbed me the wrong way, y'all. And I was like, after that, like, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be a good sport, because I really want to just go to my room and eat and just stay in my room for the rest of the night and just say fuck them, because I wasn't too worried about it. So after that, we did these little paintings and assemblies. We had to put together some damn elephants and paint it. I couldn't put it together the whole time. The thing was supposed to be glued together, and I didn't know. So there's that. So after that, I went to my goddamn room, laid down, smoked, chill. He came out there and smoked and chilled. We was talking, and then that was the end of the night. I went to sleep, woke up next morning, everybody's packing up. This bitch was asleep the whole fucking time. When we got to her house, I was like, I see why she act. Like, I ain't even trying to judge nobody, but I just see it. I just see why. She get it from my mama. Literally. Just the whole family ghetto. But it was cool or whatever. The trip was teased or whatever. But after we dropped her off, bitch, we had a field day telling everybody, was like, bitch, we ain't buying that nowhere. Bitch already trying to plan another trip with us. We ain't agree to that. Hell no. We ain't do jet skis. Oh yeah, we ain't do jet skis because, bitch, I was scared she was going to have her $60. And I'm not paying for it. No, because she wanted to pair with me. And I'm like, girl, bye. Now she follow me on Instagram, all type of shit. Like, girl, bye. But yeah, y'all, so that was the little tease from the trip. That was the little story times, y'all. Like, it was just too much drama. I had to tell people to shut the fuck up way too many times. I had to threaten to leave people way too many damn times. But when I said something, but it seemed like when she said something, it was argument. I was like, maybe it's the delivery, or maybe it's just the person. I don't know. But if y'all want to see the behind the scenes and stuff like that, or the vlog, it's on my channel. And yeah, make sure y'all like this video and subscribe. More story time coming soon. Bye.